Hey, um, I'm back. I'm recording this little mic thing, so if the audio is a little, y'all know what it is. I think it's kind of weird. Every time we're here, you always see me doing my washing my clothes and whatnot. So we're gonna be back here, but this time I'm just gonna sit down and I will clean my clothes in a bit later. Or I'll probably just play like a little thing here. Um, I'm watching Gammon right now, but today was the inspirational word of the day. Um, do it, Nas Nike. Once if I think let's say a one word inspirational. Do do. I feel like the word do has many things you can really put it into, like doing the things you're gonna do. Um, being a person that wants to do things, really exploring, being different, letting their imagination run wild. Even though this isn't just a little inspirational thing, I try to be the best person. I'm not honestly gonna say like I'm the best shape, but I'm trying. I'm slowly trying to be the best person I was, like not too long ago, like back in November. You know, um, as I grow and I'm taking this more seriously now. I know you guys be like, oh, you weren't taking it seriously. I genuinely feel like it was just a phase for me. You know, I was trying to be like this person, which I was really happy. Like, oh my goodness, I feel like I lost a lot of weight. But what really happened was I lost the fat and I gained muscle with that. But generally, I feel like it's just a matter of loving yourself, and being and understanding basically what you can do, what you're able to become. Because as the title of this video called "Giving Up," you know, giving up in a sense is a sad thing when you suddenly relapse or anything in general just happens because you genuinely feel like you can't do it. There might be a little cut here because I'm gonna do some real quick. Obviously, making that decision is the first step in everything you want to do. That first decision really changes everything from now and onward. Like, giving up and just achieving everything you wanted, looking back at what some habits were, whether it could be porn or masturbating a lot or eating junk food or binge eating. I think we all tend to do that, honestly. You know, I would say as being a heavier side of the spectrum, whether they tell you, oh, you're obese, this and this, you know, it's just something, that you just gotta work on. It's not gonna be this thing that just happens overnight. You gotta work towards that, like obviously gym and weight loss, that's gonna take a couple months or even 2 to 3 years, just depending how serious you are, I know most people usually take they usually always take 6 months. Or if you really want to achieve a better physique or something greater, you take probably a year or two. Um, you know, I'm really happy the fact that I was able to push through, everything. Like I know there was times when I did relapse. Like I'm being quite honest with you guys. I know this is so personal, but like I don't know how most people discover porn, whether it's internet, whatever age you discover it. But I genuinely, man, had an addiction. I genuinely had it from like sixth grade. I think it's gonna be like well, that's crazy. Sixth grade all the way to like I don't know, man. It was such a habit that I felt comfort in that. I was genuinely happy in that whole spectrum, even though I had a girlfriend. Because it's a sad thing. You know, but like a controller because I do not want. I genuinely don't want that. Didn't want that for myself. You know, um, And I mean, I gave up. You know, I gave up in that sense, and I didn't think I could do it. As I'm trying to take accountability every single day, if I do end up, relapsing, it's a thing. We all struggle through. You just gotta keep pushing forward. We're all human, I know, but I don't think that should be an excuse for us just doing things we say we're not gonna do. Like, it's important for us to generally seek help. You know, um, I know as it's worrisome because you're afraid of what people might say or what they might judge you on. Because in the sense of people, you just talking to them about like, oh, you have a porn addiction and whatnot. I know that it can be hard. There's even times you don't even want to talk about it just because you're so embarrassed of it. What can you do? You don't want to talk to when you seem like it's hopeless. You watch all these videos, you're like, okay, how can I skip it or how can I avoid it? You know, I think truly when you take that first step and you move forward, that's when everything changes. You know, like giving up is just something that we all have in us, but we can decide to change that, and we can decide to change and get better. Get better in our own self, get better in everything we do, whether that's work on ourselves, lose weight, lose binge eating, all that you once had. It's like once you start doing that weight loss journey and whatnot, you start eating the healthy foods and all that. I know some people are fortunate enough to have it, some aren't, which is sad. You know, it's understandable, but you gotta make it work. Just do your best. I understand there's a lot of people that are very fortunate to have what many other people have. It's a struggle. You know, what can you do? Just try to work towards what you want in life. You know, um, just believe that you're able and believe that you're going to get out of it. You know, as a video that never came out that I wanted to post, it was about around June, I think 17th, when I posted the first like talk video. When I said I was going to like the LGBT and all that, I would say men's mental health. Like I would say when the man decides to call it quits and just off himself, that's when I say you gave up. But to the men who are still here and saying I got this, why would I do that? They think about what their wife, their kids, their girlfriend's gonna say, what their parents are gonna say. Everything is a struggle in life, but it's up to us to decide to not let things like that let it push us back. We have to keep pushing forward. You know, like if I'm being quite honest, I think we all have that one anime that pushed us, or the physique of a person who generally was like, man, I want to be just like that. I'm not gonna lie. Physique I generally wanted to have was that Captain Yummy physique, just because, like, you know, it's like it's the physique I wanted. You know? But to kind of bring it back to the beginning of the video, just don't give up. I know it's hard. You want to throw in the towel, and it's hard. You know, as hard as it may be, just understand that you can do this. There's no, there's no going back on what you want to do. Push past your limits and show the people why you did it, and show the people who doubted you why you're doing it. You know, show them that you're as ever much capable of doing it and doing better and going above and beyond to what you're doing. Don't get comfortable. I know it's very easy to get comfortable after you lose the weight. You decide to get comfortable. You're like, man, I lost the way. I feel good. You stop. No, that's when you need to start going even harder. Just because you reach the point where you're like, man, I feel good. You know, you're never gonna stay like that forever. You obviously have to reach a certain point where either you do your deficit where you cut down calories and you slim down, you know, and then obviously the bulk phase and the bulk phase starts, which is another thing. Like I'm generally trying to cut, you know, like I feel like I'm generally eating like 1,000. I feel like I me personally feel like I'm eating 2,000 calories, like but just know that you guys got this. Push past those limits, um, and know that you're not alone on everything that happened. I also I have my own struggles. We all have our own demons we're fighting, but only through asking for help. I know it can be a hard thing. You don't feel comfortable, or it's like I might ask for help, but just do that. It helps, and be the best person you are, and achieve everything you want. This video almost didn't come out because I felt lazy to record it, but I said, why would I do that? I know there's people to inspire. There's things I must say to people, Um, it's like Philippians 4:13 says, um, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. You know that verse is very important to me because it was a verse that you know that my mom chose before she sadly passed. You know, but that verse really gives me a lot of hope. It's like this clip from I don't know what anime it is or what movie, but here I'll roll it for y'all. And this clip also is very inspirational. Well, in the comments, you can obviously tell me what you thought about the clip. Um, and just the topic, you know. Thank you guys for subscribing, watching. You know, comment what y'all like. I also got some questions like, what are y'all thoughts on the whole diet thing? Like, the whole diet coke thing. Could it still be kind of the same thing, just like less calorie intake? But obviously, have a good day. Um, whatever you're watching this, what times and whether it's tonight, have a good night, have a good morning, have a good morning. Um, but thank you for what y'all guys, following me here on Instagram, what is it? Obviously Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, or whatnot. Sorry, it keeps changing. Scam in here, but and thank you, you know, thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video inspired you to not give up as much as everything I do inspires me. There's things, people I watch, there's things I do, you know, and may you have an amazing night, morning, if it was morning for you, and thank you for watching. Bye.